Whew. Shalom, shalom. Let me get my computer set up here. Great live, Grumpy. There we go. What's up, Grump? Man, and I'm still having phone trouble. Can't get my mouse right. Oh, man, I tell you what. I have to brake, so I've got to put brake pads on my van. I got my coupe pads on my van. I got my coupe totally wired in. I haven't got my hardware cloth on the front of it, but I got chicken wire on it. So I got it to where I can put chickens in it. I haven't got my chicken house finished, my little shed that I got, but it won't take just a little bit to finish that, maybe a couple hours. And then I got to cut a hole in the back of the shed and put the coop, the back side of the coop up against it, and cut the wire and make a little door. I've got an automatic solar powered chicken door. It comes up and down with the sunlight. And then I got to make roosting bars and first one thing another for that. But and I've still got to finish planting my garden. And the guy is coming Tuesday. He gonna bring me my chickens. So we got it all going on. Got it pretty well handled. Now I just got to get it done. What's up, Happy? Is Tim in here? I didn't see Tim. Where's Tim? Is he not showing up? What's going on? But yeah, guys, like I'm saying, these past 2 or 3 weeks has been a pill. Oh, okay. All right, I got you, Grump. Yeah, I thought Tim List was in here. And Bobby builds it, man. I like to miss you. Man, I like that last video. He got you a neat little jig there. I was waiting for the fire. I was like, surely he ain't gonna burn that. Yeah, every time I see a video of yours, Bobby, fire's the first thing that pops in my mind. All right, what's he burning today? uh, he gonna burn something soon. But on a burn ban, I understand that. The way the landscaping is around here, the fall of the land makes a real good wind trough. This place has caught on fire several times from the neighbors burning brush and whatnot. So I'm real leery about starting a fire around here. Around her. Some would say it wouldn't be a good idea. And I got tons of brush I could burn. We dug a big pit and we throwing it in a pit. Bunch of brush, and I've been cutting some brush around in the yard. A bunch of old weeds that's growed up on the fence line. brush and whatnot, trying to clean the place up a little bit. Daddy done got down to where couldn't really take care of everything, and now I'm playing catch up. Ain't that the way it goes, Bobby? Bought the lawnmower and it just rain, rain, rain. Ghost Rider, what's going on, buddy? Well, y'all know it's Mother's Day weekend, and Miss Frances had me another blank. And I've already hacked it in too, but I got another blank, and I've got 3 mothers. Got my mom, my stepmom, and my mother-in-law. Yeah. But I left the other one in the house. But again, this is my mom's. Well, if I can get it out of the light, where you can see. Let's just do it this way. You can see that's going to my mom, and I've got one basically the same, except the color is green, mostly green, and that will be going to my stepmom, and this one I'm doing today will be going to my mother-in-law. And I said all that to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Yes. So I'm going to be turning that pen today. Looks like the main color in it's either going to be yellow or orange. Maybe a little bit of red. I don't know. It's got a lot of orange, yellowish color down there. I think it's going to be a real neat blend. And I am really loving these blanks, Miss Frances, if you see this. This is cool. At first, I wasn't liking the idea of it being transparent to where you could see the tube in it. But doggone, I don't think they're sharp. And you can't really see the tube. It plays well with the colors. And these blanks are turning out awesome. They are awesome. But how's everybody else's day going? Down to my mobile, my mother-in-law. 24, my dad. Oh man, hate to hear that, bro. Ghost Rider? No, I didn't build it. I had a Hutch come in and he built it. I haven't got it finished out yet. I want to run the wiring in the walls and sheathe the walls, but I had to get some kind of functionality going on, so I went ahead and loaded everything up. Now I made it twice as hard on myself when I go to do all them things. But I had to get my functionality back. I done got too cramped in the other side. I mean, I could have functioned a little while longer like that, but man, it was just so cramped. I was tired of it. And now we done got this in full. Oh, you ain't seen the half of it yet. Yeah, that's her drum set, keyboard, and everything over there. And it's taking up a lot of space. We hope to soon start having some lives on Facebook, some gospel singing and whatnot. So I'm back to having a little galley workspace through here and a little galley space in my original shop. But this was the plan. We was wanting to make a little studio for her, for my wife's videos, um, and have a portion of the shop dedicated to that, where me and her can make a video, or she can do her music or whatever. And that's why that is like it is. Wrap up these wood turning clay. Oh, really? That's cool. I wish there was some kind of woodworking classes or meetings around here that I could get involved in. But I'm basically self-taught. I just went to the University of YouTube. But what I'm liking around here is I don't know, organization or like-minded woodworkers or what's up, being crazy? Miss Francis, I was just talking about you. I know your ears was burning. I said, that sorry old Miss Francis, she sure do make some pretty blanks. But she ain't so sorry, she's precious. There's some nice blanks. I like that. And that's what we fit and turn today, Miss Francis. That's what we gonna do. And y'all, this big lathe, I'm really liking it. I can't wait till I get my power, my show enough electricity running here where I can run it more often. I don't mind running it for just little short gigs, but running off an extension cord from the house, this whole shop is run off an extension cord. That's lights and everything. Run off a single extension cord going to the house. House is probably 100 foot from the shop here, and well, at least where I got it plugged in at, and then all the extension cords just spider web all through the shop here, and I know that ain't good for the amperage. So when I get my electricity straightened out, that big lathe back there, we're gonna have us a time. Well, I'm glad you popped in, Ghost Rider. I appreciate you. And y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe. Helps the analytics out. Especially if you comment. Anymore, I think a comment is worth more in YouTube land than the like is. It's not that the like button is worthless, but I think YouTube pays more attention to who comments. Shalom, Tom Shady. What's going on, buddy? I'm glad to see everybody in here this morning. Having such a good time. And today's Friday. And y'all don't forget the mothers out there. Miss Francis, that's what I was just talking about. That red pen, that last red pen, red, pink, whatever it was. I was telling everybody that that's going to be my mom's Mother Day, part of it anyway. And this one here is going to be my mother-in-law's Mother's Day, part of. And then the green one, I can't remember how long back it's been since I turned that green one, but the green one is going to her too. Going to my stepmom. And that's going to be pretty. I love that. What's up, Steve? Hey, man, that was a generous thing you done for Grumpy, man. Even I appreciate that. Man, old Grumpy can fire it up now. What's up, Johnny? Man, Steve. Miss Francis, Tom Shady, Johnny. Man, I got all the good folks in here. Man, y'all keep on. Y'all gonna make everybody jealous of me. I got Bobby builds it too now. All right, Bobby, you take care, man. I appreciate you stopping in, man. I surely do. And my buddy Johnny. Johnny, you probably heard it over on Grumpy's channel, but Grumpy done got a laser now. I can't let Grumpy get ahead of me. I'm going to have to hurry up and get you down here and show me how to run that laser. Had that thing 2 years now and I ain't hit a lick on it. Yeah, my usual handyman called in said he wasn't going to be able to make it yesterday. Well, I'd already put an ad on Marketplace for a handyman, and I had a couple of them that was waiting in the wind, or I had one, and well, he called me and told me he couldn't make it, and he's like, "Can we schedule it for tomorrow?" I'm like, "No, I need this done today," and he said, "Okay," and man, I went straight to the Marketplace. "Okay, you ready to work?" He's like, "Yeah." Man, he was here in 30 minutes. Yeah, we got to get after it. Man, you need to get on down here and hit me with this laser. It'd probably be next month before I could do anything with that laser, though. I gotta get in touch with Lightburn, get them to reinstate the free trial, because from what I'm hearing, you got to have the free trial before you can get on the app or whatever it is for Lightburn. So I got to get them to reinstate that and then buy the app. And y'all know how it is. You know, old Grumpy trying to get ahead of me, see. Can't let Grumpy get ahead of me. I tell you what, though, I'd rather watch Grumpy as I had to be on live myself. Grumpy, get that laser fired up. It won't be no more of that burning, wood burning by hand. He's like, I'm gonna fire up the laser to do that. So Grumpy, what you're really saying is you can hear me talking bad about you, right? What's up, Knot? Still gonna burn by hand. What's up, hobo? And there's Miss Amy. Hey, welcome in, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Sure enough. Man, we got old Happy Commerging here. Grumpy, Miss Francis, Miss Amy, Tom Shady, had Bobby, but he done broke away. All good folks. If y'all don't know all these folks, shame on you. Somebody just pulled up outside. Hang on just a second. Hey. Oh man. All right, I'm back. My neighbor right here, he pulled up across the driveway. Thought it was out here. It sounded so close. Of course, now here lately, I've been able to leave my door open. And Amy, that reminds me, Happy Commercial was talking about it. Oh, when I get off the live here, I'm fixing to start that mushroom. Here lately, I've had projects left and right and hadn't had time to do much of nothing else. Uh-oh, Happy messing with glow pigments. Yeah, I appreciate it, Amy. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that mushroom done here. Shouldn't take very long, but I got to get to it. You gonna carve? What? You just knife carving, Dremel carving? What kind of carving you gonna do, Amy? Oh, Steve's still here. Look at it. Hey, there's Don Trump. Man, I've been missing you, buddy. Man, you kind of disappeared. Didn't know where you went off to. Oh, John. Hey, Grumpy was talking about his washing machine. Can you hear my washing machine? Reminded me of your live. I could hear that washing machine going in the background. Hey, y'all. I'm sure I got enough power on my phone. I have to unplug it here for a minute. But let's take a walkabout. Yeah, y'all see my shop is still a mess, disorganized. Sorry. Maybe when I get things a little better organized, I can do a little better and get some of these projects. Man, all these ink beds popping up everywhere. Good grannies. Yeah, I got to get rid of all that mess there. That's the shed. I've still got to put the back and the top on. Put the window in, put the doors on. Little 4x6. Oh, I left my drill out last night, didn't I? Good. But that's my little chicken house that I'm building. And the help came yesterday. And we got the wire on the, I've got to go back through and cinch some of it down, looks like. But we got all the wire on. I don't like how that's bucked up in there. Got the wire on, got the hardware cloth on. And all of this is doing good. I still got to put the hardware cloth on the front of it. And that's just an extra protection against predators. The predator can get through that little cheap chicken wire real quick. But I got some dressing up to do on it, but it'll be all right. Main thing is cutting the tabs off all these zip ties. Man, this thing got some zip ties. Yeah. But that's doing good on my chicken coop. Yep. And I gotta clean my mess up. I'm just working from can to can't and leaving everything laying. And that's becoming a habit I need to break. But since we're in the mode of walkabout, let me go back up here. That's my dad's house. And y'all, I know that looks bad right there, but to me it looks good because Y'all see them main plants right there? That's poke salad. Don't tell nobody. Everybody gonna say, well, old Pat's out there growing weed. I can't understand do all this walking now. Here's my garden. I ain't even a quarter started on it. But all these plants you see right here, those are sunflowers. Then I got some hot banana peppers. All of this first row right here is sunflowers. Those were planted in hopes of bringing some beauty and bees. And right here we're starting in our big boy tomatoes. I think they're big boys. Yeah, big boys. Big boy tomatoes. And then right there at that, and it's labeled, is the better boys, and they go all the way to right there at the end of that planting. And down here on the end, this is where the end's where I want to keep all of my stuff that grows tall. You know, tall, medium, and small, kind of in that arrangement. But all this right here is okra. That is okra. Like I say, the first row is all sunflowers. I'm gonna have a bunch of them, it looks like. But all that's okra. And then we get up here, that starts my better boys, and then my big boys. And then my hot banana pepper. And then I got the rest of that space there to fill in. I've got it marked out on the pad. I don't know, yeah, y'all see that, how it's marked out. All right, from the sunflowers, I went 2 foot and put a row. And every row thereafter, I put 3 foot apart. So everything should have room to grow. But that's gonna be a lot of seeds, y'all. A lot of plants. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right. That wasn't good to show on the YouTubers. The yard's full of it. I guess with all the dogs we got, it ain't no wonder. Oh. I'm gonna have to put brakes on that baby here in just a few minutes, or a little bit. Oops, my signal went out somewhere, didn't it? Was it gonna come back? Of course it is. Hey, Natalie, what's going on? Yeah, man, everybody needs a garden this day and time. Man, it sure help kind of alleviate some of that pressure on the groceries at the store. Good night. But yeah, man, we're gonna have tomatoes and nanner peppers, and I got some chili peppers to plant. Poblano peppers, bell peppers. I got all kind of peppers I need to plant. Jalapenos. Yeah, buddy. I want to plant several poblano plants. To me, a poblano tastes better than a bell pepper. Yeah, that pulling weeds is for the birds. Yeah, it's plastic landscape fabric. Well, it's landscape fabric, but it does have a plastic to it. It keeps them weeds from growing, that's for sure. And as bad as I'm getting, I don't need to be out there with no hole. Garbage bag and put holes all over it. And dirt and potatoes. Wow. It's half filled. Ooh. There you go. Tell you something I'm wanting to try seeing on YouTube is there was a girl on the video and she had a 5-gallon bucket. Of course, now they do it with all kind of stuff. They've done it with PVC pipe and all kind of stuff. I like this girl's idea better. She took a 5-gallon bucket and she drilled holes, big enough for a worm to pass through. I don't know, half inch, I guess, maybe a little less. But she drilled holes that size all the way around it for about 5 or 6 inches. And she dug a hole about 6 or 7 inches, sets the bucket down there and covers it in, the bottom side of the bucket. Top side don't have any holes in it, just the bottom side. And then she puts a lid on it, but she throws all of her composting material into that bucket, like her table scraps that are good for worms, like greasy foods and certain things you don't want to put in your compost buckets. It should be all natural, like onions, lettuce, tomatoes, organic stuff. And puts a little dirt in with it and some paper and maybe some leaves and some, brush, a small thin brush, something that's easy to break down. And seen one guy do it. I don't think she done it, but another guy went ahead and put worms in that mix. And I'm thinking about doing that because worm poop to a gardener is like gold. Yeah, and just little neat tricks here, there, and yonder. I like that stuff. I'm gonna try the idea out though. Yeah, happy. I thought it was too. But yeah, when I cut the hole in the fabric for my plants. Well, y'all seen it on the walkabout. But I cut the hole for the plants, and when I was digging the holes, I cut the fabric. I had to, you torch it because if you cut it, it'll fray. You burn it, cut it with a burner. That way it seals up the edges where it won't fray. Well, you cut your hole, then you dig your hole, and as I was digging, there's all kind of worms in there anyway. So this will only entice more worms. And I'm gonna put them old big catfishing earthworms in there. Yeah. That's right, Matthew. Yeah. I want to go brown fishing so bad it ain't even funny. Ain't even funny. Well, brim, bass, carp. I'd like to get a hold of some of those Asian carp. That would be nice. Ain't never had me one of those. Them songbirds got some meat on them. I think next month I'm going to order some. They got a place in Kentucky that sells it, commercial fish place that sells Asian carp. But they only sell it by the steak. And I just want to go fishing, catch me a whole one, and fillet that rascal out. Lake Ozark, down by the dam. She gonna get a truck. Sold the vet and gonna get a truck. Spoonbill. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I know what the fish looks like, but I'm not too familiar of them. I had to cut the chat. I was driving home. Busier than a one-armed man in a wallpaper hanging contest. Well, boss, you need to send me some pictures of them. If you ain't gonna do no YouTubing, you need to send me some pictures. Y'all, Don has got some stuff he's carving. He's good. Yeah, fish guts is good for plants. Yeah, and if your soil is nitrogen depleted, you can go to like TSC or your local co-op and get some alfalfa, grind it up or buy it ground, and that'll put nitrogen back in your soil. And y'all, I burn wood through the winter. And what I done this time was I saved back all of my wood ash and all over that garden out there. I spread that wood ash all over the garden. Wood ash brings potassium because potassium is potash and wood ash is potash. It gives you your potassium. Then you can add alfalfa, that'll give you your nitrogen. And yeah. And you can add like the worm casings and your bleed off from your composting bucket, and that'll fertilize the garden good. That'll do it good. But hey, y'all, let's get this thing rolling. move this back over here a little bit. Y'all can see a little something. I'm gonna have to find a place for all my stuff. All right. Another success story. Man, I'm loving this lathe. Mm-hmm. One more time. Another success story. How about that? That is all right. I do say so myself. And I do. All right. Get my tubes out here. And this is where we will turn and go to the other mount. Watch your eyes. Yeah, y'all see pretty good there. All right. I ain't doing it on that. Let's get this party started. I'm gonna have to get me some more grumpy glue here pretty quick. Yeah, oh, a little glue on that end. All right, there's one now. Right, so I'm gonna have to get out of here now. I'm gonna left the door open and all the bugs come in and they're buzzing all around. All right. Did I even spray that? I probably did, but a double dose don't hurt. All right, guys, I'm gonna step around here and I'm gonna trim them up, and I'll be right back. Man, Grumpy, I'm gonna tell you, them doggone sandpaper erasers works good. Ooh, ain't that wonderful? All right. We're just all but ready. All right. I guess I'm ready. I hope y'all ready. Is y'all ready? Let's take a look at the comments before I get started here and give me a swig of my Gatorade. Hey, Perry, what's going on? Yeah, I like my sandpaper eraser there, Grumpy. Perry's on lunch break, y'all. Lunch is on Perry. Y'all, I don't know what it is. But I can just touch something and it'll break the skin. Doggone handle slipped and I bumped that shelf. Doggone if it didn't break the skin. My dogs, I wrestle with them all the time. They keep my arms tore up. Perry, what's going on, buddy? That's right. All right. Let's see if we can't turn a pin here. All right. think that's going to buy. Oh, man, look at that. That's going to be another winner right there. That's going to be another winner right there. Beep. Got it. Slow down a minute. Slow your roll. No, it ain't gonna work this time. There we go. There we go. I could have slicked that down a little more, but I didn't. So it will be okay. We will get it. We shall get it. Start out with some of this here 150. Alright. Alright, 240. go to our 320. Alright, here's where I like to stop and just kind of give it a good going over this direction. It's on the 340 grit. I feel like it's a good halfway point. Your bigger grits will take down, get it somewhat smooth. But at some point you want to start taking your rings out. Make it even finish up on the 600 grit doing this. I don't know, I'm not a professional, but in my journey trying to clean this resin back up, I found that it helps to do this. Seen Johnny and them do it quite often. All right, so let's move on to the 400 grit. Man, that stuff just gets everywhere. Ugh. Yeah. When you start seeing it start getting transparent like that again, you know you're on the right path. try some 600 out. Oops. It happens. Hold that thought. I think. Ooh-wee, Miss Francis. Alright guys, this is what y'all been waiting for. Well, I had to get my butt planted on that doggone stove. Y'all, I've been doing that garden, this chicken coop thing. And I sure will be glad, like Grandpa Jones says, I'll be glad for laying time, laying by time. He talked about they didn't have no money for shoes and didn't have money to put in the tide plate. Said it was laying by time. He said, that's okay, picking time's coming. Grandpa Jones. Oh, man. Jeez. How come you won't come out of there? I guess because you got a seal on you. Y'all, if that ain't pretty, I don't know what is. You take it, let y'all take a gander at that for a minute while I get this unwrapped around my lathe. Well, that's gonna take a minute. But y'all look how pretty. Well, I might have had some bubbles down here, but I love it. And look at this, y'all. It's like fire. Ooh, I can't wait to see all that wrapped around a pin. Man, that just looks good, y'all. Let me see where my metal bushings go. There's one of them. They're good. Ooh. All right, guys. Let's see if we can't make a pen. As y'all probably already guessed, this is a strong ink kit. Now, they didn't purchase this pen kit. I bought it myself because it's good quality. Oh, y'all. I love it. I love it when a plan come together. Y'all, I shall be back in just 1 second. Oh, right. Right there. Probably not gonna be enough. We're gonna try it right there. Yeah, I think it's time to go just a buzz. Not much, just a buzz. Yes, perfect. Why, shuckies. Look at us go. Man. Strong ink wins again. Man, that thing is just pretty. That thing is just pretty. All right, all right, all right. Let's just fancy it up a little more better. Let's go ahead and put it in its new home, at least for a minute. Alright guys. That's her. Put my little lid on it. And that's gonna do it. Alright, let me get over here and see what everybody done see it. Sit down and chit chat with y'all for a minute. Y'all done caught up on me. I guess I catch up on y'all now. Thank you, Miss Natalie. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Grumpy. Thank you, Miss Beating Crazy, Miss Francis. Now, if y'all want them fine pen blanks, just hit Miss Francis up. Hey, what's happening, Bice? What's going on? Zach in the house. Zach, did you see the pen I just done? It was a nice one. You should have been here. Exotic wood store. Oh, let me see if I can get it here. I need to swap my phone back around to the other side anyway. There we go. That's the pen I just turned today, Vice. Man, I got that doggone mess all over my phone. Grumpy, it's all your fault. You the one got me into all this resin. All right. But that's her. I say you and Miss Francis. That's the ticket. Hey, appreciate it, Zach. And I checked with my wife last night. She still ain't put that box at the post office yet. She'll get it there, boys. Man. So what's everybody doing today? Trevor. Appreciate it, Johnny. I don't know if Johnny's still with us or not. He probably done had to go back to work. Boss man cracked the whip on him. He said, yep. Man. Walnut, cherry, maple, and a 5-foot board of zebra wood. And fell in love with a piece of wood. I'm gonna tell you, what is the world coming to? A half hour left. Man, what you gonna do with all that time? Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's only about a half hour before Knuckles comes on. I'm gonna have to get out of here and give him his time. Well, he gonna take it whether I give it to him or not, I'm sure. But I kind of like to watch on Knuckles. On Knuckle busting numbskull. He ain't work for Poot, but he's a good old boy. Oh, now I know what it was. I told some of y'all that I bought me a truck. It's a 1960 Ford half ton. Well, UPS brought it yesterday. Yeah, I ain't had a model car since I was a kid. I've been watching this fella on YouTube called Ed's Shoot Dang Model. Ed Shoot Dang Model Cars. Models or model cars. But oh, I don't know. He just kind of inspired me to get me another model now. My mom always took us to town on Saturday, and she'd go get groceries and she'd shop for clothes. And well, at that time, Tupelo just got their first Walmart, and I thought that was amazing. That was an amazing store. Had a huge toy department, and I was always captured by the model cars. Every Saturday, Mama would buy me a model car. We'd all go home, unload groceries, do the chores, this, that, the other, go play, whatever. And about, I don't know, 4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there, the TV shows started rolling in. It was Hee Haw, Solid Gold, and I can't really remember what come after that, but I can remember Hee Haw and Solid Gold real well. And I sat down there in front of the TV, and I started putting a model car together. Yeah. So, sent me an email. Sent Johnny an email. Yeah. Rat pink models. There you go. I like them too. that truck, it has several different ways you can build it. You could build it like that. Now, of course, now the different styles, it comes in solid white. To get it like the picture there, you'd have to paint it. To get it like the picture there, you'd have to paint it, but it comes with a little trailer. And this is the one I really like. To get it like that, you'd have to paint it too. But I like how they got the old artwork on the boxes. See, this is an old model. They've had to retool to redo these models, but they kept the artwork. I love that. Yeah, that's the artwork back from when this kit originally come out. That is sharp. That is sharp. When I was a kid, I had a 80 Cutlass Supreme. Well, first I had a 77 Pontiac Astra, which looks like a Vega. And I hated that car. Wound up wrecking that car. Almost took me and another boy out. I got out with bumps and bruises, and he had some pretty severe cuts on him from the side glass. But anyway, 77 Pontiac Astra, then I got a 80 Cutlass, and I traded the 80 Cutlass for a 59 Ford pickup. That pickup was cut down for drag racing. Had a 460 police interceptor in it, and it was hopped up from that point on. Well, it was a drag race truck. And it had been scaled down to a street truck. But it was tough. Oh, Lord. Oh, and drank the gas. Lord have mercy. But I wound up getting rid of the truck and wish to goodness I hadn't. I loved that truck. And ever since I've been wanting another one, and I bought several old, I bought 57 Fords, 58, 59s, and 60s. I had a 60 not long ago. I just ain't got the knowledge, the time, or the patience, and sure enough ain't got the money. So I let them go. So it's just a fantasy, I guess you'd say. That probably won't never happen for me. Not to have a mint condition truck like that, but I got one now. Yeah, well, Ed Shoot Dang Models, he builds gassers, kind of modifies. That's what intrigued me about this truck. I may or may not try to do it like the one that I had. Cut it down, kind of modify it for drag racing. Try to find some racing slicks to go on it. Big V8 engine with some blowers on it maybe. But yeah, Ed Shoot Dang Models, he kind of inspired me to get that, and I'm kind of glad of it. I'm kind of anxious to get in here on this model and put it together. I don't know if I'll be filming it or nothing like that, but I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all think I ought to film it or pass? Yeah, I've seen you, Bronco there, boys. Uh, yeah, Don, it ain't been long ago. I've made several lives off of wood pens. Matter of fact, I've done cedar, oak, and cypress so much I thought everybody was getting sick of them, so I started in on this resin. Yeah, but yeah, I've got several pins that I've turned out of wood. I don't know if you can see them all bunched up in that box or not. If I can get out of the light, nah, you ain't gonna be able to see none. Yeah. I got black and white ebony, cedar, oak, cypress. And give me a minute, I might turn one out of pine. Yeah, I turned them so much, I was trying to find different ways of doing them. I've done one out of cypress oak combination, had the top one and the bottom the other. I've stained them. Took that cypress and stained it a burgundy color. Those turned out sharp. One of them's going to Reimer C. Peters. What do I charge to make them? I ain't real good at selling them, I don't guess, but it compensates me for my pen kit and the wood blank. I take $20. You want me to spin you a new one, or you want one of these? If you want one of these, I'll show you all of them up close right quick. But yeah, I've turned all kind of pens. And I ain't been turning pens long. Just trying to come up with different ways to turn a pen, kind of get people to watch. You'll come up with all kind of different ways to turn a pen. Yeah, you'll have to go back a few weeks, because it's been probably 2 or 3 weeks since I've done a wood pen. Ever since I've gotten into this resin, uh, may have to go back a month. I don't know. I ain't been keeping up with it. All right, let me get them out here. We'll go through them right quick. So that's what that was that fell a while ago. Lord have mercy, we don't need to lose that. Now some of these I've done cause Rusty. It looked good when Rusty done it. Rusty was down and I let him use my lathe to turn a pen and was kind of showing him how to do it. And he put dart stripes on his. And I'm like, I kind of like that. So I turned that one. That is cypress wood. And it's gunmetal clip hardware. This one is oak. It's also got the gunmetal. This one is a crosscut cypress, and I stained it early American, I think. Might be burgundy, but it's stained real dark. That is crosscut cypress. That pen is not in grain. It's or with a grain. It's crosscut. Like I say, you start finding all kind of ways to make a pen when you're trying to do a live. This one, I got the wood from Johnny. I'm not sure what it. No, that's a that come with a pen kit, and I'm not sure what type of wood that is. It might be black walnut. I'm not sure, but it also has the gunmetal. That's a pretty short little pen right there, and that's thinner than what I usually turn. It is a true to fashion slimline. This one is, that one is oak. White oak. This one is cedar. This was oak with gray stain. Has the gunmetal clip also, or hardware. This is another crosscut cypress, stained with early American. This is an oak pen. It's not as wide as I usually cut them, and the top is in line with a regular slimline. That's a pretty sharp little pen. It looks more like a dart. This is a oak cedar pen. Also has the gunmetal. This is another, I think it's black walnut or something. I'm not sure. Has the gunmetal on it. And this one is I want to say it was another crosscut of cypress. It's stained burgundy. That's a sharp pen right there. I like that. Good and smooth. I like it. You like the slim line? Okay, let me pick some slim lines out. All right, out of the slim lines, I got the black walnut. I've got the oak cedar. And I've got the oak with just a little bulge at the bottom. Now that's out of the slimline kits. So which one of them you like? Cypress with a burgundy stain. Now it's a little fatter than the slimline. You're talking about that one, right? With the gunmetal. I mean, it ain't much wider than a slimline, but it's a little thicker. So you want me to turn you a slimline? So you want it out of wood. What kind of wood do you want? Now, I ain't got a whole big stack of wood, so I can do it out of cedar, oak. Got cedar, oak. I got a Purple Heart blank too. Cedar, oak, Purple Heart. A true slimline cypress. Okay, you want the cypress, right? Let me make sure. Oh, okay, the Purple Heart. All right. Tell you what to do, Don. $20 and tune in Monday morning after Grumpy. I'm gonna turn this here blank for you. I'm gonna make a wood pen. Gonna make a wood pen for all them hens. All right, so we set up for Monday. Yeah, Monday morning after Grumpy, we'll turn that Purple Heart pen. Sure enough. I think you got it. I think I sent it to you. If I hadn't, you got my email. Email me your address. Matter of fact, go ahead and do that. Email me your address. I don't know if I sent you a sticker or not. I'll send you a sticker and a pen. From tip to toe, slimline pen. I can do it. I just think a thick pen has a lot more character to it. I like them better. That's the reason I turned so many. Grumpy got me started on it. It's all his fault. Everything Grumpy's fault. Everything is Grumpy's fault. All right, y'all. We'll put these pins up. What did Grumpy say? Curves, I like the flow. You gotta ride that vibe. All right, Johnny, man, appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, Grumpy likes the curves. Yeah, your hands go cramping up. You like them thick pens. I turned my first one And I liked it so much, that's the only pen I'll use. Johnny, you be careful out there, man. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I like them. I like them, Grumpy. Sure enough. Miss Francis, you got me some blanks ready? I'm running out over here. No, for real, Miss Francis, give me a call. You got my number. I've lost all my numbers. When that lawnmower ate my phone, I ain't got nobody's number no more. Oh, give me a call, send me an email or something. Let me know how much I owe you for those pen blanks. Smaller pens. Smaller pens for all them hens. There's got to be an ambulance. Yeah, oh, Don, I got to get the postage for your cross, and as I'm sending the cross, I'm going to throw a pen and some stickers in there. Just send me your address, and I got to get all this stuff on the roll. I won't be sending it out today. I'm too busy today. Of course, tomorrow's Sabbath, so and mail don't do anything on Sunday. I'm gonna try my best to get yours and Bice's Crafts with Heather B. Roy's Timber Art. He wanted stickers, and somebody else wanted stickers, but I can't remember who. That's the thing about letting all this stuff get behind, man. You can't remember who's got who. Okay, cool, Don. And I'm gonna wrap this cross up. I'll throw a pen in and get you some stickers. How's that? Yeah, it'll be Monday before the pen's done. So yeah, that works out good. Dental Dremel. Oh me. I can't say nothing. I got Grumpy right here on my lathe. I got Johnny. I got Davidson's All Natural Gym. I got Eat Jen's Radar. Tim List. Grumpy just everywhere. Matter of fact, Grumpy's on both of my lathes. And twice on my sticker board. He'd sent me one, and I put it in line with the rest of them. Then I got a hankering to get souvenirs from the channels I watch. And I got some clips from Grumpy, and he sent me another sticker. So what I done is I stuck it on there, and I put some magnets on the board and put the clips on there. And they hanging around his stickers. Then Robert C. Peters sent me a pipe and a sticker, and I got his pipe sitting by that. I've got Resonating Art by Amy. She sent me a fish hook necklace. She sent my wife one too. I've got that fish hook hanging by her sort of kind of by her sticker. I mean, it's long. So, Soldier Farms. He made me made me and my wife an ink pen. And I got my ink pen that I got from him, I put on my sticker board by his sticker. And Miss Francis. Miss Francis made me I think it's a Marines cross or something like that. It got an eagle on it. I thought it was pretty. And I put magnets on the back of it and stuck it to the board. Fordham. There you go. Sure enough. Grumpy like that song about Santa Claus. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. I like that Ray Stevens song. And a little midget. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Boogity boogity. That's right. It's me again, Margaret. Man, they just don't have no good singers like they used to. Gonna go on a bandsaw. That's what I'm talking about. That tickled me. Davidson's All Natural Gym, dang. He done a mail call video where he put my sticker right beside Woodland Mills sawmill. I can't remember. I think it's a Woodlands Mill. Yeah, buddy, I'm getting up there in high class now. I'm mentioning around some pretty tall names. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I've procrastinated long enough. I've got to get out here and get these brakes on this van. Ooh, I didn't mean to go this long. How long have I been? It says I started 2 hours ago, probably a little over 2 hours ago. It's 71 degrees. I got a yard to mow, a garden to finish, a chicken house to finish. But anyway, guys, let's get back at this. We'll just call it here, and we'll go to Matthew 6 and 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye. I hope y'all doing some praying. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as it is in heaven, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee shalom. And with that, guys, I'm going to say everything going to be all right if you're right. Be right tonight, friend. Or better yet, be right now. Ain't nothing no more better. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Y'all have a good day. Bye, Grumpy, Don, Trevor. Appreciate all of you guys. Johnny, Bobby. I'm sure a lot of them's done gone by now, but y'all take care. Love each and every one of you. Appreciate you for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. See you, amigos. Well, I said it would.